Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Wednesday, January 9th. How are you doing, Kelsey?
I'm good.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jay County is having a community swim January 13th at 2 p.m. So I guess you have nothing to do that day. Just go ahead and come out to the swimming area and go for swimming at 2.
We had some exciting J sports last night. Girls basketball and the Patriot Swimmers also hosted Huntington. Let's get all the results from our very own J2Day Sports team back.
Thanks, ladies. Last night, our girls basketball team was in action against Huntington North, and the girls were able to fight back from a large deficit. And it was Caitlin Petro hitting the last-second shot to give the Lady Patriots a win. In other news, the Pacers were up against the powerhouse Miami Heat last night, but were led by a strong performance by Paul George, who broke out of his recent slump with 29 points and 11 rebounds, which led the Pacers to their 87-77 victory.
In other news, Ball State looks to extend head basketball coach Billy Taylor's contract, and more news about coaches. Coach Bruce Arians is back in the hospital, but in other news, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, and Roger Clemens have made the ballot for the Hall of Fame, but there's a slim chance that either of them will make it due to the cloud that surrounds them in the media about being frequent steroid users.
But something to watch for this weekend is the playoff game between the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning as they take on the Ravens and Raylos. With the snowstorm set to hit Denver this week, the projected high temperature for the game is set to be 20 degrees. It's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
That's all we have, so let's send it back to the hosts.
Guys, the Jay County Football Chicken and Noodle Dinner will be held February 1st, 2013 in the Commons from 4 to 6 p.m. Tickets are $5 and are available in advance from any football player or at the door. All proceeds will benefit the Jay County football program.
Well, prom is just around the corner, so make sure you guys save some money on a dress and accessories by stopping by the St. Henry Elementary Gym Sunday, January 13th. You can sell or buy gently used prom dresses. Just drop off your dresses and accessories from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. Then you can shop for that perfect dress from 1 to 3 p.m. For more information, call Nancy at 419-678-8588.
Another great way to get a good deal on a dress like new. Well, that's all we have for now, so let's send it to Headline with Emily.
Thanks, girls. Well, the flu season is back. Health officials warn that it could be really bad this year and are advising everyone to take care of themselves by getting the flu shot. Normal flu symptoms are similar to those of a cold, such as coughing and a sore throat, heavy breathing, plus fever and body aches. The reason health officials are saying this flu season could be so bad is because it began earlier than normal. Typically, flu outbreaks usually begin to climb around the start of January, but during the last few weeks of December, health officials saw quite a few cases. So make sure to be prepared and get your flu shot. In other news, a 73-year-old Washington homeowner was shocked to learn that a stranger had been living under her house. She had learned this when she called a repairman to figure out why her furnace had not been working properly. When the repairman crawled under the house, he not only found that a duct was cut, but more than likely it was cut by an unwanted visitor who altered the duct to blow warm air under the house. He also discovered empty beer cans and liquor bottles that covered the crawl space. The homeowner never suspected anything, but she did recall smelling smoke lingering throughout her house. They came to realize that the smoke she had been smelling was marijuana. So the next time you check under your bed for monsters, you may want to also check under your house for unwanted visitors. Well, that's all I have for headlines, so let's send it back to our host.
That's creepy.
Thank you, Emily. Well, that was pretty crazy. Well, for you spring sports athletes, girls tennis conditioning started this week, and it will be every Tuesday and Thursday. So make sure you meet them up in the Commons by 3:30.
Well, it's time for E.T. with Anthony.
Thanks, guys. Steven Spielberg has earned his 11th Directors Guild nomination. His Civil War epic film Lincoln earned him the nomination. Today's celebrity birthdays are Katie Middleton, who is 31, and Jimmy Page, who is 69. Now send it back to the hosts.
Well, thank you, Anthony.
Rain today, but above normal temperatures are in the forecast.
Looks like it's warming up again, so let's send it over to Pierce to weather to see what's going on.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's going to be warming up again. I mean, we're getting out of that crazy 20-degree weather. And now time for the 5-day forecast. I'll go this way. Today is a high of 43 and a low of 29. Thursday is a high of 48 and a low of 44 with a chance of rain. Friday is a high of 54 and a low of 46. It's going to be pretty cloudy that day. Saturday is a high of 56, low of 39. There will be clouds all over the sky that day, and there's a small chance of rain. Sunday is a high of 42 and a low of 29 with a very good chance of rain. Well, it looks like it's going to be warming back up and starting another warm year again, because 2012 was also a very warm year. As a matter of fact, it was the warmest year ever recorded, with an average temperature of 55.3 degrees, which is 3.2 degrees higher than average. Well, that's all I have, so let's send it back to our hosts.
Statistics you got going on there.
Hopefully we'll have another warm year as well this year.
I hope so. Anyway, birthdays today are Rachel Ferguson.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And lunch for tomorrow will be chicken patty sandwiches, corn on the cob, cake, and milk. Well, that's all we got for now. So, later, Jay.